It was December 25th, 1958, here at Calvary Church. After the morning service wrapped up, Mark Landis, his wife Kathleen, and their 3 children were prayed over by the congregation. Then they drove to the airport, along with many families from Calvary who went to see them off, to begin their journey as missionaries in Central America and Mexico. A year of language school came first, followed by the assignment to begin work in Santa Barbara, Honduras. The Landises worked to establish churches in many towns in the region, and for over 10 years, they called Honduras home. Then came the call in 1970 to move to Guadalajara, Mexico, and join with other missionary families there who were planting churches. Their first church was called Bible Church of Guadalajara, and it would be the family's home base for the next 30 years. In 1974, Mark's partner in marriage and missions, Kathleen Landis, passed on to her eternal home. It was difficult for Mark to continue the ministry work without her, but he was determined to follow through on his calling. A few years later, he met Carol, and they were married. She was eager to help continue the work that Mark and Kathleen had begun. Many more churches were planted, and a recreational camp and Bible Institute were built, both of which have served tens of thousands of people in the past 50 years. Today, over 120 Bible Institute graduates are in mission work here in the U.S., Mexico, and even as far away as Russia. 63 years later, the work of the harvest goes on. Today, we honor and celebrate the long tenure of service that Mark and his family have achieved after agreeing to be sent out with the good news of Jesus so many years ago on a Christmas morning here at Calvary. We are thankful for their commitment and are excited to see how God continues to use their ministry to connect and impact others with the gospel of grace.